Have you ever gotten one of those weird messages from a friend asking for a code? It seems so harmless, right? But that simple little message, that little act of trust, is exactly how scammers can hijack your entire digital life. So today, we're going to break down exactly how these scams work, and more importantly, how you can lock down your WhatsApp account for good in literally less than a minute.
And look, this isn't just about losing some money. This quote, it's from a Reddit user whose mom was scammed out of 20,000 rupees. It just hits you, right? It's a powerful reminder of the real human cost of these attacks. We're talking about fear, we're talking about shattered trust, and an emotional weight that sticks around long after the money's gone.
So this is the big question, isn't it? How do they pull this off? It's not some super sophisticated virus or complex hack. It's all about psychology. It's about how these criminals can take our most basic human instinct, the desire to help out a friend, and turn it into a weapon against us.
Okay, let's start right at the beginning, because every single one of these scams kicks off by tapping into an emotion. And in this case, the emotion they're banking on is our loyalty to the people we care about.
And this is the part you really have to get. The whole thing starts with a message that looks like it's from your friend, your mom, maybe a coworker. See, their account has already been taken over, and now the scammer is basically wearing their identity like a costume, using their trusted name and their profile picture to come after you next.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to pull back the curtain on the two most popular ways these scammers operate. And trust me, once you see how the trick works, you'll be able to spot it from a mile away.
The fancy term for this is social engineering. And I want you to forget all that Hollywood stuff with hackers typing crazy code on a screen. The real vulnerability here isn't in WhatsApp's software. It's just human nature. They're not hacking the platform, they're hacking the person.
Okay, so check this out. Here are the two main ways they get you. On one side, you've got the OTP scam. A friend messages you asking for that 6-digit code you just got in a text. You think you're being helpful, but what you're actually doing is handing over the keys to your own account. Then, on the other side, there's a slightly sneakier one, the call forwarding scam. Someone calls, maybe pretending to be a delivery guy, and they trick you into dialing a special code. Turns out, that code forwards all of your calls to their phone. Now they can just ask for a WhatsApp login code themselves and intercept the verification call.
And once they're in, it gets ugly fast. It's a devastating chain reaction. They immediately start blasting your entire contact list, pretending to be you, making up some fake emergency. And this isn't a hypothetical. It happened to Kannada actor Upendra and his wife. A scammer got into their accounts and did exactly this, conning their contacts out of 1.65 lakh rupees. The damage just ripples outward, hitting your wallet and your relationships.
So, enough of the scary stuff. How do we fight back? Well, the good news is, there is one single, simple feature that stops almost all of these attacks cold. It's time to build your digital shield. It's called two-step verification. Seriously, remember that name. The easiest way to think about it is like a second lock. The SMS code that WhatsApp sends you, that's the key to your front door. But two-step verification, that's the deadbolt on the inside that only you have the key for. And here's why it's a complete game changer. Even if a scammer manages to trick you into sharing that first SMS code, they immediately hit a brick wall. WhatsApp will then pop up and ask for your personal 6-digit PIN. Without that PIN, they're stuck. They can't get in. Boom, the attack is over before it even begins.
Now here's the best part. Setting this all up takes, and I am not kidding, less than a minute. You can literally do this right now while I'm talking you through it. So come on, let's get it done.
It is genuinely this simple. Okay, ready? Open up WhatsApp, go to your settings, then tap on Account, and then tap on Two-Step Verification. Hit Turn On and just create a 6-digit PIN that you'll remember. That's it. You're done. Your digital shield is officially up.
Okay, hang on. One more really important thing. WhatsApp is going to ask you to add a recovery email. Please, whatever you do, do not skip this step. Because if you forget your PIN and you haven't set up an email, you will be locked out of your own account for a full week. That email is your safety net. Don't skip it.
And adding that safety net is just as easy. You're already in settings, so just tap Account, then Email address. Pop in your email, verify the little code they send you, and you are all set. Now you are fully protected from scammers and from your own memory.
Okay, so we've covered how to prevent this. But what if you're watching this because it's already too late? What if this has already happened to you or to someone you love? Let's quickly run through the emergency plan.
That feeling of pure panic when you realize you've been hacked, it's just overwhelming. But it is so critical that you act and you act fast. Don't waste a second blaming yourself. It's time for immediate action. This is the number. Burn it into your brain. 1930. That's India's National Cybercrime Reporting Helpline. This needs to be your very first call. The sooner you report what happened, the better the chances are that they can trace and even freeze the stolen money.
So here it is, your 4-step emergency checklist. Ready? Number 1, call 1930. Number 2, get online and file a formal report at cybercrime.gov.in. Number 3, call your bank right away and tell them to freeze any transactions related to the scam. And number 4, warn everyone. Text them, call them, post on other social media, whatever it takes. Let all your contacts know your WhatsApp has been compromised.
And we'll just end on this one thought. You just spent a few minutes making your account secure, and that is fantastic. But these scams, they often target older, more trusting people, our parents, our grandparents. So maybe the single best thing you can do now is take what you've learned, sit down with them, and spend just 60 seconds setting up their digital shield too. So, are they protected?